Looking for sick merch? Well, MTGGoldfishMerch.com's got you. With this tee, remind everyone misery is back.
This programming is rated R for rad. This content's only for serial chillers. If my decks or playstyle makes you mad, haters can stay mad and touch grass. Salty Gamers requires accompanying parent or adult. Yo, what's up? This video has been brought to you by Card Kingdom. Welcome back to another episode of Single Scoop. This is from the Early Access event, and I took a pretty flashy deck. Now, I love Momo. Momo's adorable. And so Momo friendly flyer, 1 white, lemur bat ally. Flying, the first non-lemur creature spell with flying you cast during each of your turns costs 1 less to cast. Whenever another creature you control with flying enters, Momo gets 1/1. So, first up, we know Quantum Riddler's good. That's proven quantity. And with that, because of its warp costs, it actually would cost us 1 if we have Momo on turn 1. So the dream is to have a turn 2 Quantum Riddler and then Splash Portal it. Because with Splash Portal, we'll get to blink it out, and on turn 2 already, we'll have a 4/6 flyer with Momo. Now, if that fails, we also have Aang Swift Savior, which has proven to be a pretty darn annoying and good card. This card has been just absolutely awesome because it can target a creature on the board. But yeah, it's flash flying whenever Aang enters, airbend up to 1 other target creature or spell, and then waterbend 8, transform Aang. Now, most importantly, when you airbend something, it is now being cast from exile, and you have to pay 2 and all that. But thankfully, we have Aven Interrupter in here to be as annoying as possible. 1 white flash flying. When it enters the battlefield, a spell gets plotted. And then spells your opponents cast from graveyards or from exile cost 2 more. When you combine that with airbending, that means everything now costs 4. We kind of just tempo our opponents out and hopefully close the game out with a bunch of like flying beaters. And then if we need, in case there's a board wipe or something like that, we have Appa Steadfast Guardian to enter the battlefield and then airbend all of our non-land permanents. And then, of course, whenever we cast a spell from exile, create a 1/1 white ally token. So combine that with just all the tempo, the tricky, the bouncing, and like a few counter spells here and there. We're going to hope that we could just be as annoying as possible and then win in the air. So let's see how we do. I guess I'll keep this. I have interaction to stall for a little bit. All right. I have another land. Does that do anything for me? No, not really. It makes my mana not hurt me as much, but I've got a lot of lands right now. So I'll just go ahead and throw that to the yard. Let's hold up the ability to no more lives, whatever my opponent might do. Yep, just going to keep, just so I don't lose tempo, I'm going to go ahead and just play all my starting towns right out the gate. Yeah, if I'm seeing the Ancient one, that's probably not good for me. I'll go ahead and pass. Let's hold up all my mana again. All right, I love it. Let's go ahead and play Momo. I'll pass to you, opponent. Come on, you don't care about my lemur. All right. Let's go ahead and just exile the Overlord. I'll swing 2. Go ahead and pass. Or 3, sorry. Their mana base is going to hurt them more than anything else, so I kind of love that. All right, let's go ahead and just return Aven Interrupter. Cool. And so now I don't think I need to answer the Overlord, right? Because I've got Plume Creed Escort. Keep calling it Plume Creed Excrement, but that is not its name. Sure. Let's airbend it. Love that. So now that should cost 4. And that'll lock it up pretty much. I'm going to put them at 1. I could have killed them. And I realized that, but I want to make them tap out here. Okay? I could have protected them. I know I could have done a lot more, but yeah, oops. All right, this is doable. Yeah, okay. I have a piece of interaction with Aang, so yeah, okay. It is 3 mana interaction, but hopefully that's enough, right? All right, so they're going to just do a basic ramp. So rampant growth I don't think we've seen this for a while in Standard, right? I think this has to still be pretty darn good in Standard. Getting a basic, that's got to do something nice. I mean, yeah. I mean, they're up on resources already. Like, they went first, so it feels like they're very far ahead. With 4 mana, what you got for me now? Llanowar Elves, okay. So they're not doing anything. Cool. I guess I gotta try. Maybe they have a counterspell. Yeah! Nice! Okay. They got an It'll Quench Ya. That's pretty good. Alright, so they have 2 lessons in the graveyard. Bossing Say, are they gonna animate it? Oh, they're gonna animate the vault. Or the land, huh? Right, that's a lot of damage. That's like, what, 5, 8, 6? Because they'll make Wan Shi Tong into a 3/3. So that's probably 5, 10. Cool, cool. What can I do about that? If anything at all? Like, if they interact with me, it's over. Looks like they do have some form of interaction. Just a simple, like, bounce, Flood Maw, whatever, that'll answer it. Oh, God. All right, hold on. If I draw my Avatar's Wrath, that's my out. Well, you're not an Avatar's Wrath. Let me see. Do I have an out here that would draw it for me? I have one more draw step. All right. Did I draw it? I drew an island. Yeah, I'll keep this. Why not? Oh, all right. So I've got white. I've got a blue source. I can play Riddler. Maybe I wait a little bit here. Then I get more value out of my Riddler. Exile the top 2 cards of their deck. Okay, so are they some kind of control deck? Looks like it. Fire Lord Zuko. Yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and make you do it again. All right, let's draw some cards. Sick, but not really. I need lands pretty bad. Oh, thank God. In I go. Now I at least have a Quantum Riddler. I need to find any of my Aven Interrupters now, though. All right, Strategic Betrayal. I guess I'll get rid of Aang then. Sorry, buddy. Flameo, you got it. I'll go ahead and swing. I'll pass to the opponent here. Like, if they minus... What could they hit, right? I want to see what they hit. Because they have to cast whatever they're trying to hit, right? Okay. I'll take 2. Keep going. Okay, so they'll deal me 4. Sure. Seems good. Take 3, huh? I'm going to go ahead and just try to get rid of Quintorius here. We pass. I don't even need to use Avatar's Wrath right now. I just need to get rid of Quintorius. Whenever this creature or another Kavu you control enters, exiles a card from the top of your library for as long as that means... Okay, sure. Have at it. Warp. I'm going to just go ahead and try to kill Zuko here. Let's see what they do here. I just want to lure out more cards from their deck. I don't really see anything here, so I guess I'll just take some damage or something. All right, they have their own Appa. See, now that's something funny. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna just go and now exile the Inti. All right, perfect. And now I've even got exactly what I need with the Air Temple. Yeah. I'll just play all of this out. And then I'll pass to the opponent here. Inti? Sure, have at it. Clockwork Percussionist. That one I might counter. Inti doing a little too much work right now, you know? All right. 4, 6, 7. I mean, I'm just going to swing out like this. And then I guess, yeah, that's good enough. GG's. I'm going to keep this. I have Momo. Right? Momo's good. And then I can just hopefully not flood out here. I'm going to need to not flood out. Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. So actually having this No More Lies is very good here. Let's see what they play. Oh, they're just going to straight up go about it like that. Okay. All right. I'm going to just get in there. I'm going to swing. Now I've got all my untapped mana, or like everything in my deck is untapped now, right? That feels pretty good. Stoic Sphinx has hexproof, so that also feels very good. Show me what you're doing over there, opponent. All right, you got a combustion technique. Solid. So as long as I just windmill slam the Stoic Sphinx like I have, and never cast a spell again, I should be fine. All right, cool. Storm Chaser's Talent, have at it. Wow, I am really drawing a lot of lands, aren't I? All right, well, they're on a 2-turn clock now. Get on in. Water's warm. They got nothing, right? Unless it's a blocker. Sure, have at it. All right, so as it currently stands, I've got a lot of protection, right? Between Aang and Airbender's Reversal to save my own, like, Sphinx here if need be. I mean, I really don't have to cast anything. They can draw as many cards as they want, but they're a little choked up on resources, right? I mean, even if they, like, tap out, they play a land that's 5 mana, they'd have to have a lot of stuff. And or combo off and kill me this turn. Like, they'd have to draw or cast enough spells, get there with just the Otter. I mean, like, this is great. I don't have to do a single thing. And I snuck it underneath. It'll quench you. So, can you combo off and kill me, buddy? I just need to also remember to play around It'll Quench you. So, perfect. They have like 100 lessons in the yard. Draw all the cards you want. Sleight of hand. Got it. They can churn through their deck pretty hard right now. They haven't played their land yet. And the best part is I will not be casting any spells. You will not catch me casting any spells. I still love Stoic Sphinx like no one else. Okay. Cool. GG's. I'm gonna just wait to play Momo on turn 2 because I think I really want the mana. The untapped mana. All right. Land on top. Ooh. All right. All right. That's pretty good, right? If I draw another land, oh, I could do so much with that. I've got to draw another land, though. I mean, I guess no, because if I have Quantum Riddler's reduction down to 1 Splash Portal, that's another one. That's not the worst, right? Not the worst thing that could be happening to me. Great Divide's Guide. Well, unfortunately, I did not draw a land, so I don't know what I can do about that. Ah, dang it. Okay. I need to draw a land. Come on. Thank you. I at least got a land. That's all I care about here. So Gene Pollinator makes 2. That's 4. That's 5. Add 1 mana of any color, so that's 6. Good lord, they have like 8 mana. Unfortunately, I had to spend all my turn like digging for mana. When Badger Mole enters Earthbend. Okay. I need to get rid of Great Divide Guide and Badger Mole. They have like 400 mana, which means they also probably have Aang. There's Appa. Solid. Okay. I mean, I guess this is fine. Gotta tap down. I just cannot find a land. Let's cast Splash Portal yet again. Nice, I did draw a land. Do I need that land? Yeah, it gives me more ways to just do stuff on my opponent's turn. I do like that. Okay, so this adds 2 mana. How many allies? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hold on. 1, oh god, 2, 4, 6, I am not a fan of them keeping either Great Divide Guide. Yeah, I just got to blow this thing up. All right, there it is. Right, that's too many pieces there that generate too much mana. And then I got to eventually find my guide, right? Or not my guide, my Avatar's Wrath. All right, that's a 5/6. You got it. That's a respectable size to Appa. Although Appa's always been very respectable. I mean, they have 1 floating and potentially 5 mana. I gotta try? I mean, do they care enough? Okay, I didn't think so. Nothing here is reach, right? Okay. I might need to leave up my mana, right? So if a triggered ability of an ally does like 1,000,000 damage to me or something like that, I don't want that at all. What I want is a flying body. So hypothetically, right now, if I could just do this for 0. I would make it 1 for 1 plus 1. And then now I can have it be a copy. What? Oh, cool. I guess I get copy a ramp spell. I didn't want any of these then. Okay, sure. Now I have a blocker, I guess. They're looking at lethal here, so they have to actually interact with me. Okay. Nothing of theirs right now kills me, though. Or blocks, which is the most important part, right? Yep. Okay, cool. They have a giant badger. That's fine. I got the old gene pollinator, so that's threatening lethal right now in the air. All right, so they have Aang at their disposal. Actually, no, they can't make mana for Aang. They have only 1 mana dork right here. I'll take all the damage here. No blocks. And then I guess we just go for it. GG's. Wow. That felt like I should have lost. I will keep. I at least have... Whoa, that's nice. Okay, so Plume Creed Escort. That does work, don't it? That sure does. That's a lot of ramp. Can I allow them to ramp that hard? Probably not. So I gotta go ahead and kill the Badger Mole now, or we're dead. Like, we're super dead if I let them have the Badger Mole, right? Tough, yeah. All right, let me try this. I'm going to go ahead and just play Quantum Riddler. This will allow me to make my decision. Oh, nice. That makes my decision very easy. We'll go ahead and Splash Portal. Okay, cool. All right, this is Earthbends for 2, equal number of counters on lands you have. So they have 4 mana currently, as we speak. All right, so they cracked a map. When you attack a player... Okay, they don't have anything there. I mean, this is kind of sick, actually. I'll just keep this. Everything else gets exiled. Right? Swing in. They can't play stuff from anywhere other than in hand, right? Oh, I guess that doesn't LD them, right? Because the land comes back. Earthbending. It's like good because it gets around when silly things happen. Unless there was a mass bounce, but there isn't. So they can't play cards from anywhere that's not in their hand. Okay? And I believe the way this works, because of Restline Ridge, when it attacks, you have to get... Like, that is a separate line of text, right? Or is that all one? No, it's you have to pay for to animate that. Okay, cool. What do I... Oh, Aang's good. Okay, so we'll go ahead and swing. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just draw another card, of course. Why not? And I'll go ahead and pass once again. So now I can at least block Restless Ridgeline. And with Aang Swift Savior coming in, dude, this is actually super Spell Queller. I know Spell Queller ate the spell and they had to remove it to get stuff, but like... But then also Aven Interrupter feels pretty good here. Because now they can't just play other Toph. Sick. In I go. That's a burger for sure. That's a 6 burger. And then I'll go ahead and plot that, or not plot that, I'll airbend there. You got there. All right. What a beautiful, beautiful turn. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed that, check out this video where I have a bunch of creatures that want to reward you for making them hit themselves.